Etienne got a massive change in the recent update, where now along with giving camo protection to all towers no matter the placement, Etienne also provides a range buff to your towers when placed in the hero's radius. And this buff is pretty significant, 10% at level 2 and 20% at level 16. So today to really put Etienne to the test, we'll be taking on Ouch Chimps with the hero and pairing it with one of the best upgrades to benefit from that range, which is the Lord of the Abyss. Ouch, we meet again. Here we go. We're gonna start with a Dart Monkey and a Submarine right about here. That should be able to defend round 6, but I always love testing out these new balance changes on Ouch. It's one of my favorite maps just because if you can beat Ouch with the tower and it does a pretty good job, I feel like that's a decent level showcase, as this is a really difficult map. Can we snipe the bottom balloon? No. Okay, I put the dart slightly lower and it did end up working, so that's pretty nice. I think round 7 I'll get a second Dart Monkey in our end right about here. Perfect, and that should be able to defend. And ideally we get Etienne down early. The nice part about Etienne is cheaper hero than most of them, only $920, and you do get that range bonus pretty early on, 10% at level 2. And it was 20% at level 16, which is one of the higher levels, but I think Etienne has a pretty quick leveling curve if I remember correctly, plus we're on an expert map. And the way it works in BT6 is the harder difficulty map, the faster your heroes level up. We do have to get through the early game though before I can get Etienne down, because Ouch is not that simple. So I think adding like a sniper to the mix is not a bad idea. I'm going to place it all the way to the top 2, just in case I want to get advanced intel on the submarines later. I'll have some nice coverage towards the front of the map. And as I save up for Etienne, I want to kind of ponder what upgrades are going to be good with 20% range. Obviously, pretty much every tower benefits from 20% range, but some benefit more than others. And one of them I was thinking could be really good is Lord of the Abyss. Lord of the Abyss is already a pretty solid tower on this map, just placing it right in the middle can be effective. But with 20% extra range, I think that benefits that upgrade a significant amount. Or at least that's my suspicions. Okay, round 14 we can't get Etienne down. I think Etienne will go right about here is probably a solid spot. Trying to get pixel perfect. There we go. Definitely don't want to go for that Mermonkey yet though, because Mermonkey is not a very strong tower before you get like the higher tier upgrades. But it did actually get a nice buff in the recent update, which I forgot to talk about. And that is the Abyssal Dweller is super cheap now. They pretty much took some price away from the Abyssal Dweller and moved it to the Abyssal Warrior, which is a huge buff because normally it's kind of hard to save for that 3rd tier Mermonkey upgrade. Okay, wait, first. No, I need more defense. Honestly, let's save up for a Airburst Darts. We can get Airburst Darts, we can get range. We can get Airburst Darts, we can get advanced intel on it, and we can get an Alk buff, and that should be a pretty solid early game defense. We do beat this round with twin guns. Let's use Drone Swarm here. Just help us out a little bit before I get Airburst Darts up. Nice. Longer range. Advanced intel. Let's go. Now, I don't have Etienne camo detection yet for round 24, which means this camo balloon will... Wait, what? Does Etienne regularly have camo detection at this point? Oh, okay. Level 5 Etienne allows that. I did not realize. I was wondering where our camo detection came from there, because Advanced Intel obviously saw it. I didn't know Etienne got regular camo detection before it gives camo detection. That's an interesting thing. All right, we got lead balloons this round. I think it's time to get that alchemy buff up in here. I do want to place it inside of Etienne's range for the extra range bonus. You can see it, the difference right here with that 10%. And I want to place it far back so the advanced intel coverage is also helpful. So this should be a pretty decent spot, but I don't know if it's actually enough. Yeah. Honestly, let's just do sniper upgrade for now. Maybe put the alchemist actually somewhere like here and as well to get advanced intel coverage on both of these lanes. I think that's pretty helpful. Now we got the Alk buff up. Feeling pretty comfortable with this early game. Okay, round 36, we do end up going down here. I'm wondering if the Mermonkey will help out yet. I don't have a village down, unfortunately, for that range buff. We'll see. Abyss Dweller. And what pathing do I want, actually? Maybe Echosense Network. It'd be cool to get like a 10-stack Echosense Network Mermonkey with the range buff from Etienne, just see an unbelievable amount of range. I think that would be interesting. Does this defend? It does actually reach a couple of balloons still, which is interesting. I think we're good. No, not against the final set though. Okay. Let's just do triple guns first then. I think triple guns will defend, and we'll get the Mermonkey later. Yeah, this is a good job. We finally have level 8 Etienne on round 38, by the way, guys. So all of my monkeys have that camo detection, which is huge. I think I need more defense here, though. Okay. I did end up going for a discount village because I'd like to get a druid around this location with lightning. This is probably going to be a Druid of the Storm later. Druid of the Storm is one of the better upgrades on Ouch. Just the blowback can be really helpful, so I was thinking, why not? And then the round 40 mob should not be a problem. If the ceramics are an issue, though, we can get Druid of the Storm. But I think the triple guns with Alk buff will probably shred it. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any advanced intel coverage at the very top, though, so maybe I do need the Tornado. Yeah, definitely do. We'll get it. The lack of advanced intel made that a little bit more difficult. Okay. Well, the plan here is pretty simple. I want to get double discount. I'm going to be utilizing both of these villages later in the game. And then under double discount, I should be able to fit the Mermonkey pretty easily. Yeah, that's great. And the Alk buff for the Mermonkey should actually be able to place like right about here. It might seem weird because you would say, Ryan, aren't you going to Alk buff Etienne with this? Etienne actually can't receive Alk buff, I'm pretty sure. Let me just test it this round, just to make sure. Yeah, Etienne can't receive it. Okay. So that means if I have the Alk buff right here, I would need to have the Mermonkey in a spot that's closer than the Dart Monkey to prioritize the Alk buff. We'll see about that later. I need to beat round 43 though. So let's see. I'm actually looking a lot better this time around. I don't know what changed. Nice. Let's see if the Alk buff prioritizes it. It does. Okay, perfect. And this is pretty much in the center of the map. Now we can start getting this guy up. It's been long enough. Let's upgrade our Mermonkey. I also get the bottom path on it just for the range, as I said earlier. Even though we aren't really utilizing the camo protection since we have Etienne, I think the range bonus is still worth it. And things are looking pretty good right now. I mean, this is already making a significant dent in helping our defense. I don't really know what I was trying to say there. A significant difference in helping our defense. We have the Abyssal Warrior up now. The range isn't great right now, but that 10% bonus from Etienne, I can tell, helps us out. And once we get level 16, that 20% range will be huge. Mixed in with the fact we'll have a stronger stimulant, we'll have the 10 Mermonkey stacks. It's gonna be a fun time. All right, round 49 is actually not going down here. I'm gonna put the sniper on first targeting. There's a lot of ceramics this round, so also maybe we should go for jungle drums. Which one do I want to get jungle drums on? Probably this one. That'll reach the submarine as well. Yep. Okay, that made the difference. And I think this village on the left is gonna end up being a MIB later because the thing about Lord of the Abyss is it's a great upgrade, but it doesn't have lead popping power, so I'll want to get MIB later for DDT coverage. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to accomplish it, but what would be great is if I can get Lord of the Abyss up before round 63, because round 63 and Ouch is a very difficult one, to say the least. I mean, there's giant groups of ceramics coming out from 4 different lanes. You can see why that round can be challenging, but with Lord of the Abyss up, I'd imagine it wouldn't be too difficult. I'm also starting to struggle against Moabs. Yeah, okay. How can I make things simpler? Maybe a stronger stimulant. We'll try that first. I can also get the other Mermonkey stacks in here if I really want. Okay, stronger stimulant did make a pretty big difference. I also should get the pathing on this, which we'll do faster throwing. I'm still not entirely sure when it's better to get like the middle path on your Alchemist versus the bottom path. That's something that's kind of confusing in the way it works. I think faster throwing works out well though. And just like that, we're more than halfway on the save for Lord of the Abyss. Remember, this is one of the cheaper 5th tiers in the game. Only 24.8k in Chimps mode, which is not that expensive. Okay, we go down there though. Let's use a Drone Swarm. I also have UCAV ability available as well if I need it. Drone Swarm's actually not enough. Okay, we'll just use UCAV then. UCAV is certainly enough. And we only need another 7k here. Let's go. Maybe I should keep in the submarine on strong targeting. This is a better play. And then Mermonkey can clean up. Like, this is just one-shot ceramics, so we pop the Moab down, and this one-shots the ceramics, yep. And we've got a BFB at the end of this round. All right. I think we are actually going to struggle with this. I probably need to use some abilities. Wait, no, is this the lane, though, with our Tornado Druid? Yeah, Tornado Druid allows us to defend. In mid-round 61 here... Okay, wait a second. Who put this back on first? Put you on strong. Let's use Drone Storm as well. No, we're dead. I need to use a UCAV, I think. The thing is, I'm so close to... Wait on the UCAV. I'm so close to getting that Lord of the Abyss up. Wait, we're looking good this time around with the Drone Swarm used. Okay, round 62. UCAV now. Come on. There we go. Lord of the Abyss has been purchased. That is a huge help. Round 63. Let's see how we do. Absolutely obliterates everything. So satisfying, dude. The next plan is to get those 10 EchoSense network stacks in here, which I'm trying to think about, is it worth for me to go for a triple discount for the 10 EchoSense networks? Like, do I save money with that third village? How much do these cost? 410, 215, plus 515 base cost. Okay, it's definitely not worth unless I get like a lot of other things in the village range. Because the way the math works out, it's only like 10k I need to spend on the 9 ecosystem networks. And the village itself is like 2k for an extra 5% discount. So the math just does not check out there if you do it. Either way, we're starting to get insane range on this guy. It's going to be fun. Okay, that's 7. Look at the range of it already. I mean, Lord of the Abyss having this much range should be criminal to begin with. That's 9. And where's the 10th one going to go? Can I fit it here? No way. I can't fit it over here. I really don't want to give up this spot. I think I might just get single discount on the final one. Because these corner spots can be really good for defenses. Like, I might want a second Tornado Druid or something over here later. But there's 10 stacks, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see it against this BFB. It reaches it so early on, yeah. Honestly, at this point, maybe just let the Lord of the Abyss cook and see how far we can defend. My guess is that I defend until round 80 and then I die to the ZOMG due to lack of single target damage, but we'll see. That's my prediction though. Honestly, by round 80, I think I'll have level 16 Etienne though, or at least I'll be close. So I'll have that 20% range bonus, which we'll be able to see the final form of the Lord of the Abyss then. All right, round 75. This is going to be a round that does challenge my Lord of the Abyss a little bit. Let's see how we look though. It's good when stuff's split up because the way the projectiles work is it hits the balloons early and then the projectiles kind of seek and hit different mob class balloons from the Lord of the Abyss. It's interesting. Either way, the BFBs are getting obliterated. Like, this isn't even close. I already have 16k saved up too. Round 76 as well. Not a problem. And look at this, guys. After this round concludes, I'll have level 16 Etienne. I told you Etienne levels up pretty quickly on these expert level maps. And round 77 is not a challenge at all for us. There we go. Level 16 Etienne. Look at the range of the Mermonkey with the Alk buff. That is very solid. All right, I am a little bit worried about round 79 end because we'll have our first glimpse at fortified BFBs here, which, as I said earlier, I think single target is our biggest weakness at the moment. Let's see though. First one goes down pretty easily. Well, not honestly that easily, but we defended it. And second one goes down as well. Okay. ZOMG. I think we'll die here. So I'm going to use the Etienne abilities as well to help us out. I'm just going to save as much money as possible. I'm already at 30k on the save up, which is pretty crazy. But I doubt we defend this. Oh, no, we did defend this. Okay. Well, that's great. We'll just keep it going then. Round 81. Let's see. I'm very surprised in this Lord of the Abyss right now. Oh, I barely survived that. Nice. This goes down. Once I die, I think the thing I will add to my setup is probably an overclock. Overclock will make a huge difference for my Lord of the Abyss. Let's use Drone Swarm here. Fortified BFBs are still going down, actually. I'm dead to that lane. Okay. Let's get Overclock in here. This placement of it doesn't really matter, right? I think we just get double discount and call it a day. The thing about Overclock is it only has 66% uptime on 5th tier, so I'm going to wait a little bit and now Overclock. Does that allow us to defend? It does appear to make a pretty large difference. There we go. Fortified BFBs are still a little bit scary, but we're chilling. Round 84 here. A lot of unfortified stuff. The unfortified stuff appears to be easy, yeah. I don't even need Overclock for this round, I'm pretty sure. That's the thing about Lord of the Abyss. The Pierce is so insane. It doesn't really matter how many blimps there are a lot of the time. It just matters what the strength of the blimps are. I mean, I guess the amount of blimps matters with the projectile throws, but not like the tentacles. Okay, ZOMGs though, another difficult one. We defend the first one, but I think we're dead against the second one here. No, we actually do defend that with the 18 abilities mixed in. Yeah, I'm dead against that one. Okay. Well, I've got 42k saved up, so I've got options. I'm trying to think of what it's like even good to add to the setup. At this point, something for ZOMGs. Honestly, why don't let's just get some support upgrades in here, I think. Like, we can get a mob glue right here. And then along the mob glue, let's get a boomerang over here with mob press. I don't actually know the better cross path than the mob press. I think it's situational, but I'll just get the middle path. I feel like this is most likely enough support for now. Let's see. I am defending. Last one. That was good. All right. We're chilling. Round 89 start actually might be the death of me because I don't have overclock available yet, which fortified mobs can be difficult. Overclock now. No, we're chilling. Okay. We're good, we're good. Round 89 end. Not a problem for us. And I'm pretty sure I need a MIB here, but let's just see. Let's just see. The AMD uptime on Lord of the Abyss is really bad is the problem. Yeah. Let's get the MIB finally. That's why I had 2 villages to begin with. Do I have enough damage is still the question, because we honestly might not. No, we're good, barely. Okay. And after getting the MIB, let's honestly get just a bunch of boomerangs. It might seem weird, but I feel like boomerangs... Do I want primer mentoring? Why not? The Mo presses with insane range can go pretty crazy. Like, if I get one even back here, the range still covers a ton of the track. Alright, we got 3 Mo presses now, with primary mentoring. I have level 20 Etienne now too, so I have that permanent UCAV, which is huge. And 91 goes down pretty easily. I should honestly get 1 mob glue at the top as well, which is unfortunate because it's not in the range of a village, but I mean, it is what it is, you know? I still think it's worth. Okay, let's wait to overclock you now when the ZMGs are coming in. I should be able to shred here. First, maybe on these? Oh yeah. Lord of the Abyss with support. This is nice. I like how we're looking here. I think round 95 still will be a doozy though. DETs are an issue, I'm pretty sure. Let's try this again with the UCAV ability used. Alright, we're good this time around. So for round 95, maybe add a Bloon Sabotage to the mix? That's what I'm considering. I feel like Bloon Sabo is a nice help. Let's beat 94 first though. We'll just overclock this off the start. We're doing good. Honestly, put these on strong again. Focus the ZMG layer. UCAV ability. Oh, we're shredding. We're shredding. This is great. The hardest rounds are going down to Lord of the Abyss here, guys, with the crazy range. Okay, so round 95, I'm going to wait on the Sabo, obviously. Overclock. Sabo. Let's see how we do. The problem is I think Sabo runs out. It does. I need to wait a little bit longer. Okay, late Sabo this time around. Very late Sabo, so it should be able to last till the end of the round, I'm hoping. Come on. There we go, all GTs were defended. Let's go. Round 96. Unfortunately, I don't have like any abilities at the start of 96, which is a big challenge. Well, I did UCAV ability back in time, so we'll use that. Now, I'm still dead to the fortified Moabs of all things. Let's put boomerangs on first then. Who would have thought fortified Moabs of all things would be what takes down Lord of the Abyss here on this round? Yeah, it's just the ceramics actually. It's not even the Moabs. It's the ceramics. In that case, let's go for another Tornado Druid right here with crazy range. Help us out cleanup wise. How are we looking now? Yeah, we're looking pretty good. I can overclock you too. Perfect. It did steal the Alk buff from my submarine, but in all honesty, the submarine's not really doing anything at this point, so I don't think that's really a problem. Let's get the overclock back. Perfect. I should be fine against these ZMGs. I'm hoping. First. We're surviving. I am worried for round 97 though, because again, single target is the weakness of my setup. Overclock. The Mo presses are going to help out a lot here, obviously. And I also would like to keep abilities available for 98. Okay, we defend the first one, but the second one I think is going to run through. Unless the BFBs get knocked back from our boomerang as well. Use UCAV now. I'm dead. Okay. I'm going to add a first strike into the mix, because I need first strike for round 100 anyways. Currently, there's no chance we're defending a BAD. And we can just first strike the second ZMG this round. I can't tell what the damage change is at. Now. Perfect. And now we've got round 98. We have every single ability off cooldown now, which is fantastic, besides the first strike. Let's use them right now. Hardest round in CHIMPS mode. I'm waiting on the Sabo. Sabo now. Put some boomerangs on strong. Knock back the ZMG. Okay, we're defending. Boomerang's on first. Oh, I might be dead to the top lane here. I am. Dang. What to add? What to add? I'm pretty sure I'm dead to DTs in the next round too. Honestly, it's been a while since I've utilized this upgrade, but let's do a Symphonic Resonance. This got nerfed in the recent update where no longer can grab BFBs. But even with that nerf in mind, I still think it'll be really great because it can grab DTs, which helps us for round 99, which I was worried about. And the range of it's just nuts. Alright, Sabo. Let's see. Yeah, the things are just swirling around my Lord of the Abyss here. Which allows it to do much better. Strong on the boomerangs, I think. Maybe first on some of them. I'm trying to figure out the targeting here. First. Am I good? I think I'm dead. It's so close. I survived. Wait. Am I dead? Am I surviving? I'm surviving. Barely. Barely. Let's go. We did it. I think I might be dead to 99 though. Just because I don't have Sabo. Sabo is necessary for 99. I am pretty sure. Unless our Symphonic Resonance can do crazy work. Which it can't. Okay. Lord of the Abyss does have that DT weakness always, which sucks. You know what? Let's just do this. This is something I should have had a long time ago. With extra range, I feel like it could have been really helpful in some of the other rounds. Snowstorm. And with the Snowstorm, I'm also going to target this pretty low on the map. To not let it get grabbed by a lot of the regular Moabs and use it to pierce up. Wait on the Snowstorm. Now. That definitely can defend. Come on. Wait. Wait, wait, wait. I didn't even need the Snowstorm. Wait. The Snowstorm was just not necessary. Targeting the Symphonic Resonance made all of the difference. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I'm guessing one first strike's honestly not enough for this round because I think we lack so much BD damage. I'll need more. Let's see. Yeah, this is actually a bit of a problem round. Do I even defend round 100? Wait a second. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. I don't have enough for a Spike Storm. No. Maybe under discount? Okay, under discount I do have enough, but I don't it's not under Lord of the Abyss now. So I feel like, what if I just use first strike instantly as well? Can I get another first strike back? I definitely can't. Let's target this. I think I honestly lose round 100. That's crazy. I officially sold, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I had so much cash left over, and then I just wasted it on a Snowstorm and everything that I didn't need. All right, I'm gonna run it back. I don't care. And after doing that first entire run through, the second run through, I had a little bit more practical defense in mind. Instead of just getting a ton of buffs on the Lord of the Abyss, I think the Lord of the Abyss is better utilized kind of a stepping stone 5th tier. The way I explain it is it's a good 5th tier for the first like 80 plus rounds and can be really good support later in the game to let you save up for a strong upgrade such as the Master Bomber, which I'm utilizing here. And once I get the Master Bomber up, which I did place on the water so I can get more centralized, I placed a bunch of Shinobi stacks around it too. The nice part about this is the Shinobi stacks, I didn't actually have to get like the range cross path on pretty much any of them, since they were getting a range buff from my Etienne at the end of the day. So Etienne's range buff was certainly utilized well here. And yeah, the Master Bomber with a bunch of Shinobi stacks does end up beating all of the 90s pretty easily, and I don't have that BAD weakness anymore, thankfully. And attempt 2 was successful, guys, with the Master Bomber and Lord of the Abyss. I think this is just the better way to kind of play Lord of the Abyss, not really buff this guy a crazy amount, more so use him as a save up for a stronger tower like the Master Bomber. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below about the new Etienne changes. I think Etienne will be a hero utilized a lot more often now. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm Mike out. Peace, guys. Have a good one. And if you enjoyed today's video, hit that subscribe button. It really makes a big difference for me. And check out this video as well because you'll probably like it too.